I flew from Rovaniemi into Copenhagen. I used the Norwegian Airlines for that. But I don't have any photos of getting to the airport. I don't have any other. I don't have any photos of me getting into Copenhagen. So the first photos I have actually, I went into Copenhagen and I went and slept. So the first tour I did was the next day when I went out. Luckily, I'd chosen a place close to the central station and also close to the Tivoli Gardens, which is a theme park. And also next to that, there was this guy who was an art collector, and he had set up like a museum or an art gallery where you could actually go and see his collection. And it was very interesting collection that he had. And so that's the first place I toured. And as I was walking around and going into the place, I noticed there was this roller coaster ride. I really wanted to ride that roller coaster, although it was going to be tricky since it was winter, so it's not always assured you can actually ride it, but normally they have to check the safety first. And I tried a few times, and every time they were like the safety wasn't at the level where we could be actually be allowed to use it. The guy had such a beautiful collection. The way they had arranged them, it's in terms of the age of the artwork and the type of art, modern. They had like stuff that Van Gogh had done, that Picasso had done, stuff that all these, big names. And so there are those, you'd call them fine art, then there is abstract art. So they had just put them in different collection time frames and everything. And so you could be able to go through a journey or history of art just from the collection that he had. They had a lot of sculptures and that had been made by different artists. And so this was really beautiful. Also, his mold and the one for the wife were also done, and you could also see those. And when we were there was actually Egyptian exhibition going on about the pharaoh, and we could see a lot of Egyptian artifacts that I don't think they're the ones he has collected. I think this was some were brought in, but he also had a lot of Egyptian artifacts. And from there, I went now into the Tivoli Garden. I walked around, so the theme park. this was now my chance, and the only time I actually got to be able to go and ice skate in an open ice rink, and it was interesting. I discovered I could actually ice skate better than some of the people there, or so I thought.
Yes. Okay. Let me do one. Thank you. Bingo. Thank you very much. I was recording all the time. Oh, okay.
We had something happening in the evening. I don't know, they call it the Festival of Lights or something they are going to show. And so I decided, I need to go back and see that. Just right next to the Tivoli Gardens, there's this restaurant or a food market, you could call it. And I met some two ladies there, and I asked them if they are Danish and can they suggest to me the most like a traditional, what would be a very traditional dish. And they told me I think rye bread or something. They told me about a bread. I was like, that's a bread? And that's the only Danish thing I can eat here. I was really surprised. But anyway, so I had my burrito and my Coke Zero, and I left. I didn't buy any bread. Went back again to the Tivoli Garden at night because there's a way if they stamped you, you could actually go in and out. And so I went back and then I found this game. So this was a very interesting game because the way it looked, it's rigged, you know. So you're supposed to, there's a way you start the machine, then you position it, and then when you release, you're supposed to release it at a point where it can get to a particular item you're trying. It's a very small space, so you have to be very accurate. And so the thing is, you find yourself putting a lot of coins there, and you will most likely not get. When I was there, I didn't see anyone win. No one. People came, tried, left a lot of money there. Then they discovered this thing, you're just making a guy rich on the other end, you know.
So what do I do? I just
Move it fast. This, point to what you want. Then now use this to go up to where it is. Once you're ready, because you can't keep changing. Here we go. What have you done? Don't release it. Keep holding it. Yeah, until you get there. Okay.
That's all?
No, yeah, no. How much did you put?
10.
Yeah, 10. That's one. So you need to put another 10.
Oh.
That's why we are saying the machine is rigged. Okay. You put 20, yeah?
Yeah.
So two rounds. Sorry, man. remember when I was towards the end of my Tivoli trip, I was filming some guys doing the skating in the ice rink, and then I noticed these two, I think they were figure skaters, and who came and did this amazing twirl just in front of me, and I remember there was a kid who went, "Thank you."
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because you're like, wow, yeah, we're all amazed. Because if everyone else didn't look like they knew what they were doing on the rink, only these two seemed to really have an idea. Copenhagen was short and sweet. I loved how it looked.